Okay, I think we're live. Okay, I think we're live. Yep, I have some feedback. That's normal. We are live, my dear friends. I'm on 15 meter tonight, and I'll make a few calls. I heard a few stations from the US, but I'm not sure. Propagation is kind of up and down, so we'll see what happens. We'll make a few calls, and if we need to go to another band, we'll go to another band. So we'll see. So there you go, guys. Let me maybe put on my headphone. I'll see. I'll do it without the headphones first. So we're on 15 meter, 21306. And let me make a call. CQ on 15. Is this a frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. Again. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. Okay, nothing hurt. One more try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. Okay, nothing hurt. QRZ on 15. CQ on 15. CQ on 15 meters. CQ 15. I am Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, call in CQ 15. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, call in 15 meters and stand by. Over. CQ on 15, CQ on 15, CQ on 15, CQ 15 meters, CQ 15. This is Oscar, November number 7, Oscar, Florida. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot. Call in CQ 15 and stand by for a call. CQDX 15, beaming into North America, CQ 15, beaming North America. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Florida. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, call in 15 and standing by. Over.
ON7OF. The one of you here is Kilowatt Golf 9 Delta. Kilowatt Golf 9 Delta.
Kilowatt Golf 9 Delta. How you doing, Herman? Nice to hear you again. It's been a while. 3 years to the date there. Nice to hear you again, Norman. And thanks for giving me a shout back. I was just wondering if the propagation was still open into the US here on 15, and there you are. Thanks for confirming that the skip is still open into the US. The name here is Kurt Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. We had a QSO before on the 10th of October 2022. That's roughly about 3 years ago and a few weeks there. Hope you're doing fine, Norman. Back to you. Kilo Golf 9er Delta. This is ON7OFF. Over.
Going to be open because it's demonstrating a severe QS Baker now. QS Baker, you went to high as a 9 down to about a 2. So it looks like 10 meters. Behaving like 10 meters right now, Kurt. Anyhow, I'm probably running the same equipment as I ran a couple of years ago when we hooked up. An ICOM IC7610 and driving an S33 amplifier about 900 watts. And we're using a vertical antenna 5 meters above ground. A vertical antenna 5 meters above ground. And today it's very, very sunny and clear. Temperature probably close to 60 Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So how's things over by you? ON7OF, KG9B.
Yeah, KG9B. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot. So just, I want to be sure that you got the call sign correct. It's like the on-off switch with the number 7 between on and off. So ON7OFF. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, all okay here. We had a lovely autumn day. Temperatures around 62, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. So not too bad. And no rain for God's sake. Yesterday was awful. And especially before yesterday, a lot of rain. It was pouring down, but today was okay. We just, yeah, you're 5 and 8 with me, 57, 58. That vertical antenna is doing fine. I'm surprised that you are pushing such a lovely signal. Propagation conditions are not too good. Looking at the sunspot numbers, they're rather low. So I hope this is not the beginning of the end, HI, because 48 sunspot numbers, that's pretty low. I hope it's going to get a little bit better over time again. Yeah, fantastic. 5 and 8, 5 and 7, your report. So you're doing absolutely fantastic here in Belgium there, Norman. Running about a kilowatt. So I'm using other equipment than last time we spoke. I was still using my Kenwood radio. Currently, I am now one of these addicts using the Hermes Lite SDR and running 2 amplifiers. The micro PA50 giving me roughly about 20 watts. And the 20 watts is driving my OM power, giving me about a kilowatt out. And the antenna is a 2-element cubical quad. Back to you there, Normal. Kilo Golf Niner Delta from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Hey, Kurt, ON7OFF. Sorry, I missed an F there. It probably was a QSB dropping the signal straight when you furnished the last F in your call sign. Well, very good on your station setup. I love to have a 2-element quad. I really would. But on my and on my homepage on QRZ, I have indicated why I didn't put a tower up after I moved down here about 5 years ago, Kurt, from Tennessee, western Tennessee, down here to Alabama. And it's just too many storms. We do get a lot of lightning, a lot of rain, and of course, throw in a tornado or a hurricane. We're just going out of our hurricane season. By the end of November, we should be done with threats of hurricanes. But, you never know what could happen. But generally, it's a 6-month period of the conditions are favorable for Mother Nature's wrath of a hurricane. So, and they're very bad. We've had 2 since I've been here, and they're very, very bad. The winds can get up to 150, 160 miles an hour. And the problem with the hurricane most generally is that it cuts such a wide swath through, it could be 50, 100 miles wide. Whereas a tornado is much, much, much less. But the hurricane can do extreme amount of damage to a very, very wide area if it so desires. So it was vertical and with some wires. Very, very easy to repair and put back up again instead of, going across town and finding my tower. From a hurricane, you never know where it could end up at, I lost a couple towers in my 60-plus years of hamming, so I know what that's all about, especially with tornadoes. Anyhow, that's it. Fine on your weather. Sounds pretty good. I thought maybe over there in the wind country it would be a little cooler than that, but that's great that you're enjoying the 60s also. ON7FF, KG9.
Yeah, QSL, ON7OFF, returning to Kilo Golf Niner Delta. Yeah. Luckily, we don't have any hurricanes over here. Can be disastrous for the hobby, especially if your antenna is ripped apart during the hurricane or the storm. We get some storms eventually from now and then, some time to time. They're not too bad. We might just maybe have something like 100 and maybe 10, 120 kilometers an hour when it's quite exceptional. I remember in my childhood when I was like maybe 16, 17 years old, I once experienced a very big storm with wind gusts going up to 156, I think was the highest I've ever witnessed. But at that time we didn't have any antenna. So the antenna tower here is a tilt over tower. So in case that I know something bad is going to happen, I just lower the tower. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be and not getting damaged because of the wind. So I try to keep things safe. It's a job that takes about 15 minutes or so, and then I'm safe. But although we are close to to the North Sea, if you can call it the North Sea, we're pretty close, actually about 100 kilometers inland. But yeah, we can have some storms, but it's generally not too bad. I think the guys living down there in the United Kingdom and Ireland and Scotland, they probably have to suffer much worse weather conditions than what we have. Yeah, that's the story over here. So lucky for me, no, not too much of the storms there. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I'm very glad with the Hermes Lite, mate. I'm an advocate and a supporter. I make a lot of videos about the SDR radio, and a lot of people they just come and flock together to get some information how they should use their Hermes Lite there. Anyway, I'll wish you 73s, Norman. I'll make a few more calls. And by the way, I'm live streaming, so if you happen to have your computer open, you can go to my QRZ page, click on the first link, and it will kick off the live stream right away on the right page, and you can have a look on how you sound here. So I have no problem to copy, always in the clear, and every single syllable has come through on your last transmission. 73's Norman, back to you. Kilo Golf, Niner Delta from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Okay, Kurt, ON7 OFF, very good, KG90 returning. Very fine on your station setup there and your antennas. Yeah, I get a little long in the tooth, so my next birthday will be 8080, and I didn't want to adjust that, but after I moved into a fold-over tower, crank up fold-over tower at my age down here in Alabama. So I think the best thing for me to do is what I did with the verticals and the wires. Actually, electrically, this vertical antenna is an MFED 3H wave, MFED 3H wave, so it has a little bit of gain to it, very slight amount of gain to it, but every helps, right? Being 3H of a wave, that's probably 2 dB or something like that. What 2 dB is doubling your power, right? Well, I'll let the amplifier do that. This Mercury Series S by KM3KM was a kit when I got it, so I put it together, and knock on wood, it's been working flawlessly for over 2 years now, I believe, 3 years already. And I have the KM auto tuner also sitting on top of the amp. Not much SWR in my antenna, but I've always thought that the solid state amps like to see 50 ohms or something close to it anyway. So it looks pretty. How much it's actually doing to help my signal, I don't know. But anyhow, I can look over there and see a very low SWR as my voice speaks. Anyhow, very good. I won't hold you. By the way, we get about 50 to 60 inches of rainfall a year. Last week, we got 8 inches in one day. 8 inches of rain in one day. No, there was no flooding. The soil here is, the majority of it, I think, is sand. So that's another reason to elevate your antenna, because, the ground conductivity is very, very poor, being a white sand. Our beaches over here are sugar white beaches. They're absolutely gorgeous. Very, very fine, powdery white sand. Attracts a lot of tourists. There's a lot of people that rely on the tourist industry in this area, with people going to the beach. And there's bands and parties and a lot of drinking establishments, the golf and all that. And they encourage people about 6 months out of the year to come down here when the water's warm enough. In the summertime, Kurt, the water can get plus 80 degrees. Plus 80 degrees, so the swimmers really love that. Paddle boarders. We don't there's no surfing around here. We don't get that kind of waves, but people do paddle board and enjoy the water because it gets so, the temperature gets so nice. I think, I saw the other day it was still 75 Fahrenheit. The water temp was still 75 Fahrenheit. And all the tourists are gone right now. They're back to school, working. The kids are back to school, so they got to go back home again. But in the summertime, I bet you it over doubles. Our population over doubles during the summer months, vacation months. All right, I'll let you go. I'm going to look you up on my computer. I'm going to flip it on and check out what you send there and enjoy that, I'm sure. So have a great week ahead. Have a very, very nice week ahead, and we hope to talk to you not so much 2 years from now. You better make it quick. Hey, Shy, you never know, right? Once you get 80 years old. Anyhow, ON7FF, ON7OFF, 73s, and God bless.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm just virtually driving around your area, especially on the coast there, having a look on what to expect when you're on the coast. It looks a little bit like the local beach area back here in Belgium with some hills, and then you're probably behind the sandy hills. You probably have the beach there, so it seems to be pretty familiar to me on this side. But we don't get the good weather, and we don't get 80 degrees Fahrenheit for sure in the summer. Everything is much cooler here. So we don't have this, I would say, luxury to have very good warm temperature of the beach water and the sea water. Anyway, yep, here it can be a little bit tricky with the WX. We can have a good summer, we can have a bad summer, but last summer was still okay. We even had a drought at certain moments, so it was quite dry, but it changed completely, and now we call it wet season, but sometimes wet season can last 365 days in a year, so you don't know what to expect there. Wish you a very good day. Thank you very much for the QSO. I greatly appreciate. Have a look on the QRZ page. Go to the first link there and have a listen on how you sound here. But you're sounding great with that vertical antenna. Absolutely phenomenal. Take care. God bless. And I'm very pleased to meet you after 2 years. Don't wait that long anymore. So I'll try to catch up with your age there. HI Kilo Golf Niner Delta from ON7OFF. Over.
Very, very good. Yeah, I just clicked onto ON7OFF here. See, your alias was the HS0 Zulu Papa X-ray. That's very good. That's trying to say, where is it? HS0 at? Seems to me like it's Thailand or somewhere in Southeast Asia, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyhow, you have a great day, and I think I'll grab a bite to eat here pretty quick. So you take care, and not so long before we talk again, okay, my friend? You take care. Rest of the family also. ON7OFF, KG9D, 73.
73s, you take care, and catch up with you later, and I got you down the log. Kilo Golf Niner Delta, this is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, and we're standby.
Kilo 1, Whiskey, India, Romeo.
Kilowatt again?
Kilo 1, Whiskey, India, Romeo. Operator is Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, that's nice to hear you, Roger. Nice to meet you. First time we meet. I think you're an Englishman disguised as an American or vice versa. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, copy that. I did look you up on QRZ before you finished your last call. And so it looks like I'm talking with Kurt. And nice to meet you. My QTH is Alabama. My original is New Zealand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard some English accent, and I was thinking like, okay, must be an Englishman living in the U.S. I didn't expect to have a Kiwi in the U.S. How you doing there, Roger? How long have you been in the United States for, and what was your home QTH back in New Zealand? Go ahead, over.
I have been in the U.S. for 35 years. If you know anything about New Zealand, my home was on the North Island. And I was originally from Wellington and then moved up to Napier. Back in the day when, before I traveled the world, I was one of only 13 in the world that had high-end laser experience in a country of 60 million sheep and 3 million people. So what do you do?
Yeah, QSL. Okay, yeah, must have been a huge decision to move to the United States. Yeah, I've been to Wellington. I've been to Napier. I know in Napier you have these very big, very huge cruise ships. They come to Napier. I was there, but it's been, I think, about 8 years ago now, or even longer. I made a trip into New Zealand, and I was traveling from Auckland down to Christchurch in South Island, and I found a cheap way to do the travel because you can do these relocation cars. So I went to one of these websites, and these rental companies, when they rent out the cars, sometimes they have customers and they rent the car back in Wellington or back in Christchurch, and they drive up to Auckland, and there's a lot of these cars parked in Auckland, but they need to bring them back to the original location. Like mostly it's going to be Christchurch or Wellington, and you can get these. You can rent it for free actually. So they give you like 8 days or something like that, and you don't have to pay a dime. And that's what I've done. I was traveling on my own, so I was traveling alone, and I really had the time of my life in New Zealand. I've never been to the States, but I've been to New Zealand, and I really loved it. It was an extraordinary experience. I really loved the people, the country, and I was there in January, so it was full summer. And it's kind of weird because if you want to make a phone call back home, there is a 12-hour gap. So when it's noontime there, it's midnight over here. So it was kind of difficult to get in touch with home just because of the time difference. So back to you there, Roger. Kilo 1 Whiskey India Romeo from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. Over.
Yeah, copy that, Kurt. Yes, New Zealand is a beautiful place. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of work to do there. Governments just pull up huntings, and when they turned us into a tourist nation and got rid of all manufacturing, both offshore things like vehicles, etc., it was harder and harder to stay there. So I did 6 years in Sydney and then travelled across to the US. You noted Napier and the cruise ships coming in. My family is still in New Zealand, and what my family does is rebuild old American vehicles. My brother has, for example, a 1930 Buick, a 57 Chevy Bel Air, an old 1921 fire engine, and a couple of others. And then what they do is they get dressed up in Art Deco, and when the big they will go through the port and drive people around naked through the place. That's not a big problem. So, yes, New Zealand is a beautiful place, but haven't been in Belgium and gone through that part of the world. Belgium is also a very pretty place as well.
Yeah, QSL. Just done keying, so I'm sure we're not doubling. QSL 100% and fantastic. Yeah, I have good memories, mate. I was just traveling alone, and the first thing I did was buy a tent so I could park the car, and I did some wild camping while I was there in New Zealand, and I combined it together with some lodging in Airbnb rental places, and it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And a friend of mine, he's from Holland. He's also an amateur radio. I visited him, and he is working for the telecommunication company back in New Zealand, and he found a job there. He moved from Holland to New Zealand with his XYL, and I visited him also in Auckland, and then I visited a couple of other amateur radio friends. Actually, at that moment, I was not even licensed. These were CB radio friends, and I had a couple of contacts with these people. So it was really a very nice experience. For me, New Zealand comes very close to what you can experience in Southeast Asia. So as you can see, I'm very, very close also to Thailand. And New Zealand is one of these places where you're in the Western world, but you get the friendliness that what you can get back there in Southeast Asia. So I really loved it. You're just going up and down there, Roger. So your signal is QSBing. So I'm not sure how long the propagation is going to hold up. But I'm very grateful for this queue. So I'm really happy to make the acquaintance. But don't wait too long to make another QSO. And by the way, I am live streaming on the internet. You can review the QSO if you want to and see how you sound here in Belgium. Kilo 1 Whiskey India Romeo from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over. Propagation is going down.
Yeah, the propagation is going up and down off the last over. I've probably got about 50%, which unfortunately is fading out. And when you're coming in, you're coming perfectly clear, and after that, nothing. But yeah, very interesting to talk to you, and I do appreciate it. Right now, here in Alabama, it's right at midday, and I'm being told my lunch is ready. So I am going to do this out here and have some lunch. I would say 7 schools, so hopefully we can down the bank at some point. I will log you into RV, and I do appreciate this to you.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much there, Roger. I wish you a good afternoon. Have a fantastic day, and hopefully we'll catch up with you very, very soon again. 73s from Belgium. Kilo 1 Whiskey India Romeo. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot 73s.
7-3, Kurt. Yes, you look after yourself and have a great rest of the day, and great week coming up, and enjoy the rest.
73s, and I would say wicked Q, so 73s. ON7 OFF, and we're standby for any call. CQ on 15, CQ on 15. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Florida Florida. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. We're calling CQ and standing by. Over. I think propagation here on 15 is probably gone. I'm just going to look around, see if I hear anything else, but I think it's done. We're done for the day here on 15. Okay, looking at the signals on FT8, I think we're done for today on 15. So I'll move to 20. And make a few calls over there. You see the signals are much stronger here. So I'll grab a frequency around 310 or something. 311. That's okay. I need to give a tune for my micro PA50, so it switches to the right frequency and the right band. And we're done, and now I'll tune my OM power amplifier. We're in business. Okay, 14311, is this frequency in use? I heard something, so I'm gonna move. 14312, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Okay, I think it's in use. Uh, 14283, is this frequency in use? Uh, 14283, is this frequency in use, please? Over. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. One more try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. I heard somebody saying Roger, Roger, so I guess it's in use. Skip conditions is really not good tonight. I might maybe go to 40. Uh, 14250. Is this frequency in use? Over. One more try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. We give it one more try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. Okay, nothing hurt. QRZ on 20 meters, CQ20, CQ on 20, CQ20. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Florida, Florida. Call in CQ20. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Call in 20 meters and stand by for a call. Over. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters, CQ on 20, CQ20. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, Fox. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Florida, Florida. Call in CQ20 meters. This is ON70FF. Call in CQ20 and stand by for a call. Yeah, very barely readable. Alpha Charlie 1 again. Okay, I have Alpha Charlie 1, but I couldn't make out your suffix there. Alpha Charlie 1. Please give me the suffix again, sir. Yeah, you're making it barely over my ground floor noise there. Alpha Charlie 1. I'll try to pull you out one more time. Just give it the one more go. Alpha Charlie 1, over. Okay, Alpha Charlie 1, November Echo. I think if I'm correct, it should be Samuel. You copy there, Samuel. You're barely making it over my ground floor noise there, sir. A very good day to you. Alpha Charlie 1, November Echo on Rhode Island. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. I repeat, my call is Oscar, November number 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Over. Yankee. Okay, Alpha Charlie 1 November Yankee. Gregory. Okay, Greg. I'm sorry, mate. There in Boston, Massachusetts. Good evening. Propagation conditions are not too great this evening here on 20. Nice to meet you. I think we have not spoken before, as far as I can see on my logbook there. Back to you there. Alpha Charlie 1 November Yankee from Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Over. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What is your antenna? What is your antenna? What is your power? What is your antenna? What is your power, Greg? Over.
I believe at the moment the power is 2 watts.
2 watts. Okay, 2 watts. That is fantastic. 2 watts. Yeah, I'm running about a kilowatt. So I'm running about a kilowatt. So I think you must have a good signal on me. But 2 whiskeys, that is absolutely amazing. I'm doing a live stream. So I'm doing a live stream. If you go to my QRZ page, you can tune in into the receive here. No problem there, Greg. 2 watts. And I didn't get the information about the antenna. So you just have to tell me what antenna you're running. Go ahead, over.
It's a high antenna. It's fantastic.
That is an achievement. So you said it's a 9L7 or something. Is that a dipole, over? Okay, QSL on the half wave dipole. I think it's a dipole. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's not very easy to pull you out with the 2 watts, but yeah, I can confirm. I have you down in my logbook, so that is a big achievement. I really am also impressed with the fact that you're making the trip with only 2 whiskeys. And what is the radio? What is the radio? Go ahead, Greg, over. Yeah, okay, Greg. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. So I need to pay very good attention on what I am listening to. So I need to put my ear to the speaker by the means of it. So it's kind of difficult to pull you out. But yeah, that's an achievement. Is this your first contact into Belgium with that 2 watt power? Is that the first contact? Back to you, over.
Yes, it is. And let's see if I can get the power up just a little bit more. Give me 1 moment and I'll try.
Okay, I'm standing by. I just want to see what you're going to do with the increase in power. I'm standby. Just go ahead and take it easy.
Okay, let's see if has that done any better. Just to looks like about 8 watts. Over.
And what's the power now?
8 watts. Over.
8 watts, yeah. It's just slightly better. So from 2 watts to 8 watts, it's slightly better. It's kind of noisy with the ground floor noise, but yeah, you're making the trip. That is great. And what is the radio you're using, over?
I'm using a Lab 599 TX500. It's the Discovery. Over.
Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely insane. I'm really impressed. Yeah, because only such low power. I think it must be pretty hard to get through sometimes. Propagation needs to be good. I wish I had a bigger antenna. Would probably be able to pull you out even better if I would have a couple of elements more. I have a 2-element quad. 2-element quad antenna. So the antenna here is a 2-element 5-band quad antenna at an altitude of more or less 55 feet, over.
Hey, Kurt, I really appreciate you sticking with me as I try to get this thing to work. I really love this radio's reception, but I hate that it's only 10 watts, so I'm trying this PA50 amplifier. Over.
Oh, you turned on the PA50 amplifier. That makes a hell of a difference now. So I guess you're running about 50 watts, right? Or 40 watts, something like that. So yeah, that makes a hell of a difference. Yeah, I know it's a challenge, mate. It's a challenge. And the micro PA50, I got the same in line here. Currently, I'm using 2 amplifiers. I have the micro PA50, and I combine it with my OM Power 2000 plus amplifier, giving me roughly about a kilowatt, even a little bit more. Yeah, these are wonderful amplifiers. I can also recommend the Micro PA 100. I have the 100 as well, but it's overkill with this amplifier, so I don't need the 100 version. I have it in my other QTH. Go ahead, Greg, over.
Well, Kurt, I first had it to get the firmware because at the beginning the PA50 really has trouble with the SWR, but with the later firmware, it works. Over.
Yeah, I spoke to Wang and I told him he should. The problem that I faced many times, especially, I'm using the Hermes Lite radio. And I'm not sure if it has to do with just specific to this SDR radio, but sometimes when I'm talking, you can hear the relays switching in the amplifier, and it quickly switches over to another band, and then it switches back. But that fraction of a second, you lose control and you lose signal and you lose power output, and it's kind of annoying. So I asked Wang if he could implement in the latest firmware so you can have manual control of the band. So what I do, he changed, when you push 5 times, you will go to the manual. You will switch between the Xiegu, the Kenwood, and the ICOM detection auto sensing, I would call. And what he did, he added manual. So basically what I do, I just press 5 times until it goes and switches to one of these modes like Xiegu, Kenwood, or ICOM. And then I just give a little push to talk and it switches over to the right band. And then I just 3 times, 5 pushes goes to the manual mode. And now it's really rock solid stable. So I prefer to use the manual band control unless you have one of these radios. I tried it actually with some ESP32 to get some voltage sent to the Micro PA50, but it didn't work either. So I prefer the manual control with the latest version. Go ahead, Gregory, over.
Well, Kurt, that's really interesting. I tell you what, I see on QRZ that you have a proximus.de email. I'm going to email with you and understand a little bit better what you've done there. That will really help me enormously. And so I really appreciate our contact today. You really helped me out. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's kind of, I think it all depends on what radio you're using, because, you get a high fidelity sound when you're using the Hermes Lite, and it uses pure signals. So there's a lot of things going on. And for some very weird reason, the Micro PA50 kept on switching to different bands, and it was quite annoying. But since the last firmware feature that I requested to Mr. Wang, he added the manual feature and all problems are gone. So I prefer to use the manual band switching right now. It takes a little more time for me to switch bands, but in general, when you're on the band, you just stick to that band for a while, and it's just a little issue. I could make it go to automatic band switching whenever I want, but I think the manual for me is the best way of using the amplifier. But yeah, I think if you get the latest firmware, you can experiment it also with it. I'm not sure if it's the official version. He made it available on the Facebook group, so I'm not sure if you're affiliated or connected to the Facebook group of the Micro PA amplifiers, but you can download it from there. Go ahead, Gregory. For ID, Alpha Charlie 1 November Yankee from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Look, I'm going to wrap up here, and I'm going to email you later on, and hopefully you can help me figure out what version to get. Okay?
Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah, well, you'll find my contact, my email information is accurate on qrz.com, so you can drop me an email and I'll guide you to the right firmware. Roger.
That's great, Kurt. from Boston, and I'll pick you up a little later on today. Over.
Yeah, very grateful to hear you. And I guess you're on the amplifier right now. But what an achievement, man, to copy you with only 2 watts in the beginning of the QSO. I was just, putting my ear next to the speaker so I could pull you out. And I got we have that as a record on the YouTube channel, so you can have a look. And we have proof that it works on 2 watts there. Over.
That's great. All right, well, look, 73 is from Boston, and hopefully we'll catch up when I get this thing really working. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. You have a lot of fun there on the radio, and hopefully you'll get the other side of planet Earth with that 2 watt power output. 73s, take care, Greg, and God bless you. Alpha Charlie 1, November Yankee. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. A good evening. I have a station, Uniform Bravo question mark. Uniform Bravo question mark. Can you please complete the call? I think I have almost the whole call sign. I have Whiskey Alpha 3. Uniform Bravo in the end. Whiskey Alpha 3 Uniform Bravo. You're very weak on me, but give it one more shot. Over. Oh my gosh. Whiskey Alpha 3 Uniform Bravo. Is it Papa at the end? Over. Not sure. Hotel, is that correct? Yeah, you're very, very weak on me. I'm trying to do my extreme best to pull you out. Whiskey Alpha 3, Uniform Bravo, and I think it's Hotel. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to see if I can get you and pull you out, but you're very weak on me. Go ahead. Over. I can't do it. Okay, negative. I am very sorry. I tried to do my extreme best, but I just can't pull you out. Whiskey Alpha 3, question mark, Uniform Bravo, question mark. Whiskey Alpha 3, I think it's Uniform Bravo, but that last letter is just not coming through. I'm not sure what power you're running, but it's very hard for me, and you're right on top of my ground floor noise. You can follow along on the live stream, but it's very hard. Over. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop here because it just doesn't work out. If somebody else can help me.
Victor Ocean 1 X-Ray Tango. 1 Delta Juliet. Judah Sierra. Number 1 Delta Juliet. This is 1 DJ.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 3 Uniform Bravo. You'll have to give it another shot just a little later on because you're just out of my ground floor noise. You're right below my ground floor noise. So thanks for giving me a shout and for trying, but for me it's impossible to pull you out. I'll make a few more calls and I'll come back to you in a few seconds, see if I can pull you out again. Okay, there were a couple of other stations. Make your call. This is ON7OFF in Brussels, here in Belgium. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, over.
Victor, Oscar 1, X-ray Tango, X-ray Tacker.
Okay, strong signal with Victor, Oscar 1, X-ray Tango. How you doing, David? It's been about a year we haven't heard each other. I hope all is okay there, David. This is Kurt here, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and the name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Go ahead, over.
Roger, Kurt. Nice to hear you. I've been following your YouTube on the Hermes Lite 2, and thoroughly enjoyed the catalog of information that you've actually put through. So I first of all wanted to say congratulations. That was extremely well done, very helpful for many people. I've been involved with SDR for since 2011. Starting with the Flex radio and then with the Apache Labs in 2016. But watching your YouTube videos, I decided to pick up a Hermes Lite 2 and go through that journey. I'm not using it at the moment, but had a lot of fun building it. So thanks again. I really appreciate all the effort that you put into that, Kurt. Your 10 dB over 9, great audio, a nice signal here into Newfoundland. And I see our last contact was 20 meters, December the 6th of last year. Ocean November 7, Ocean Fox. This is Victor Ocean 1 X-ray Tango, over.
Yeah, QSL, thanks a lot, David. And thanks for being also on the YouTube channel there. I'm very happy. I hear this very often, that people are really happy with the content that I have on internet regarding the Hermes Lite. And apparently it's, was a hell of a journey for me as well, because I had some issues to make it work in the beginning. And I had to go through hell as well. And I wanted to spare people from doing the same and going through the entire, hell period. So I'm very happy that it helps a lot of people, And for the record, even for myself, when I find something, sometimes I forget things. So I can always review my own videos and bring up some, some tips and tricks that I'm providing to myself. So in the meantime, of course, I'm getting, I'm very familiar now with the TT software, which is actually necessary if you really want to be able to operate the radio in a very, I would say, easy way. So it's a fantastic software, fantastic radio, and it's so cheap. It's just the best, I would say the best bang for your bucks there. And I think I can definitely recommend it. But it's not for everybody. I understand that some people, they just want to sit down and start to talk, and they're not into going into the software and controlling everything, configuring everything. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the Hermes. It's always a little bit of a challenge. And every time there is a new version, it's like you got a brand new radio, over.
Yeah, Roger, I agree. I started out with the Flex radio, and that had the open source HP SDR software, which when you first look at it, it still has that same layout that Hermes has been, the graphic interface is very similar. So the transition from that to my Flex 3000 into the Apache Labs was not that difficult. And then the transition from that to play around with the Hermes Lite was just an ease for me. The biggest thing that you brought up was the fact that it's kind of neat to be able to go back to the old videos and you can tweak your memory as to, oh yeah, this is what I did in order to solve that problem. I had to take copious amounts of notes in order for me to document, all of my virtual audio cables and how I set all that up. And, I did a bit of a roadmap
just because I couldn't bank on my memory, and I decided that, gee, if indeed I do happen to switch computers, which I'm going to be forced into in the next 12 months, I'm using a computer, but it's a Windows 10, and it's not going to be supported after October of this year. I did purchase a 12-month extension for the security updates, because this computer is working so beautifully, and I've got it set up so nicely that I dare not want to change, but I'm going to have to. But I will rely heavily on your videos, going back into getting the Hermes set up again. And it's just amazing the amount of input from so many smart people in order to put this beautiful software package together. I'm using an SDR receiver with my Yaesu. I'm using a Yaesu Mark V Field at the moment, but I'm using a small AirSpy SDR receiver that I have synced with SDR console. So I've got a PAN adapter and digital filtering, etc. So I do bounce back and forth. The only reason I did it is because I was enjoying the SDR experience so much. I said, well, maybe I can modernize the Mark V Field with an SDR. So I went down that rabbit hole and got that working as well. Anyways, Kurt, always a pleasure. I've taken enough of your time. Thank you so much. And again, your YouTube videos are priceless for everybody that's in this hobby, especially with the Hermes. Thanks again. 73 from Newfoundland. ON7 OFF. This is Dave, Victor Ocean 1 X-Ray Tango.
Yagi SL Dave, Victor Oscar 1 X-Ray Tango, ON7 OFF returning. Yeah, indeed, it's a journey that you need to go through, and it takes time. It's a steep learning curve. It takes time to go and get everything under control and understand every single feature that is available. But once you get things working, you can have so much pleasure from this wonderful piece of technology, and it's just crazy how they were able to make this work so well with I see an email coming in from the station that was trying to call me earlier. So I was very reluctant first to go for an SDR, but it was one of the only choices that I had. I actually first purchased the radio for my use back in the second home QTH in Thailand. And it was quite interesting to go that route, and I was very lucky that a friend of mine who is also Belgian amateur radio, so ON80i, and he was using the Hermes already before I did, and he actually showed me the way to go for the Hermes, and this is how the entire adventure started. So. Okay, anyway, Dave, thank you so much for the cues. I greatly appreciate also the comments. And I would like to wish you a fantastic evening there in Canada. And don't forget, I am doing the live stream, so you can always, go to my live stream on my QRZ page, the easiest way to get there. And you will see, it will normally... you will have the recording, so you can always review big back everything. 73's Dave, thank you very much. Victor Oscar 1 X-Ray Tango, ON7 OFF here in Brussels.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I just clicked on it, so I'll get the experience of listening to my own audio. Anyways, Kurt, great job. Thanks again. Keep up the good work. We'll talk to you. ON7 OFF, V01XT off and clear. Bye-bye.
73's, good luck, and talk to you soon. ON7 OFF now clear with Victor Oscar 1 X-Ray Tango. 73's.
It is one Delta Juliet listening for you. Good morning, if you can hear me. This is I think it is one Delta Juliet. Oscar November 7 OFF. This is one DJ. Zulu Sierra number 1 Delta Juliet. How do you copy, Chris?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can copy you there. Zulu Sugar 1 Delta Juliet. I saw a spot on this frequency with your call sign, and I hope I was not interfering. I called a few times. Let me turn the beam towards you. I'll just turn the beam around to South Africa. Nice to meet you. Zulu Sierra 1 Delta Juliet from ON7OFF. I'm turning the beam as we speak, so bear with me. I will have the antenna headings in your direction in a few seconds from now. Go ahead, Eldert, over.
Hey, somebody else is in here.
Oh, my goodness. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Oh, goodness me. Your signal has dropped tremendously. I know you turn in your beam around, but your signal has dropped tremendously. You were 5 and 9 with me, and now you've dropped to a 5 and a 3. I can barely hear you. Unless you're working long fast, but anyway, I hope you can hear me, and thank you very much for acknowledging my call. Just let me know if you can still hear me. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. This is ZS1 DJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, just the signal dropped out because I was turning the beam. Basically, that was the reason, Eldert, why you probably heard that very huge drop in the signal. So it should be okay. I was just looking. I was just talking here with a couple of stations, and then I saw your call sign popping up in the pen adapter. So it seems that for some reason we were both on the same frequency. So I hope I was not interfering. I think it's been maybe 20 minutes or so I was on this frequency, and then I saw your signal being spotted. So I hope I didn't interfere, but pleased to meet you there, Eldert. I think you have a better copy now with the antenna headings into the right direction. Go ahead, over.
Oh, goodness me, very much so. Definitely, now you 5 and 9 plus 10 with me. Very nice signal now. Gee whiz, turning the beam has made a terrific impression. That's for sure. Gee, you were 5 and 7, 5 and 8 with me on your previous QSL. And since you've now turned your antenna, you're now 5 and 9, and at times 5 and 9 plus 10. Thank you very much for taking the trouble to turn your antenna in my direction. Okay, the name is Eldert. I've sent you 2 emails in the hopes that we could have this contact, but ignore them because we have hooked up with one another, so ignore the email. Anyway, I'll pick your details up and your email address from qrz.com. And you'll find my details there. I don't have a biography. I do have a biography, but I haven't posted it yet. And I'm still busy with it. But in any case, you will find my call sign in qrz.com and my email address. The name is Eldred, Echo Lima Delta, Romeo Echo Delta. Eldred is my name. And the QTH is Para, which is a small suburb of Cape Town. I'm about 20 kilometers northeast of the center of Cape Town. And here we are using a remote station, and the remote station is called Morning Star. Morning Star remote station is situated about 20 kilometers northwest of the center of Cape Town, and I'm also about 20 kilometers from the actual Morning Star remote station itself. I would like to very much send you my QSL card. I don't expect one in return, but I have a thing about sending QSL cards to people that I've spoken to. So I will send it to you via the email, and then I'll also include a bit of a story and my working condition.
Yeah, QSL, Zulu Sierra 1 Delta Japan. This is ON7OFF returning. Yeah, I see your emails, and I was looking at an email that I got from another gentleman in the US. I was trying to pull him out, and he was like very weak on me. And I just got an email, and he told me in his email he was just using 5 watts on a dipole antenna. So on a G106 antenna. So that is crazy. And he says, I was amazed that you could hear me. So there you go. It's a small step for man, but a huge step for mankind, hearing the station of 5 watt there. And earlier on, I was talking to a gentleman. He was running also a dipole with only 2 watts. And I could pull him out of the ground floor noise. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure who spotted you. I'm not gonna check here because I can do that now with Fox 5 Papa Yankee India. He spotted you on this frequency, and I'm not sure if you were using this frequency before. So if you did, please, my sincere apologies. I didn't see and I didn't hear. I made a few calls and asked if the frequency was in use, and I didn't hear anybody coming back at all. So, but yeah, no problem. All understood. And I'm just looking very quickly. I'm like a little spy looking on Google Maps, and I can see the antenna in the distance. I see some kind of I think it's like a vertical antenna when Google Street View car passed along your QTH. So I guess maybe you got some other antenna gear set up there in the remote station. I'm running a Hermes Lite number 2 radio, the HL2, so Hermes Lite number 2, running this into a micro PA50 amplifier, and this one feeds my OM Power 2000 plus. So I've got 2 amplifiers in line, and the antenna is a 2-element cubical quad, which is currently pointing towards South Africa. It's been a while I haven't heard South Africa, and I've been trying to reach South Africa on the ham bands often when I'm in my second home QTH back in Thailand. I know there is propagation because I can hear these guys on 11 meters when I'm listening there from South Africa, but there's very few activity on 10 meters as far as South Africa is concerned. So and Africa in general. So it's kind of hard to make the contact. And to be very honest with you, Albert, because most of the stations are located in North America and Australia, I am rather, beaming most of the time east or west. So it's very unusual that I turn the beam antenna towards the south, towards South Africa, to be very more precise. But yeah, fantastic. You're very good, very strong. And you can review the QSO because I have the live stream turned on. So if you go to the QRZ page, you will be able to listen back to the QSO because it's all recorded on YouTube. Back to you there, Eldert. Zulu Sierra 1 Delta Juliet from ON7OFF here in Brussels. Over.
Okay, Roger, 100%. Good copy. 509+10 at times, and extremely good audio as well. And I must say that what is it now? Let me just go back into QRZ.com. Now I've gone out of the page, so goodness gracious me. But in any case, yes, I went into your details just to pick up your grid square and your coordinates so that I can also aim my beam, or should I say the remote station beam in your direction. And I think it's there now. So yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm just trying to see if the bearing that I have on you, I see you got that 350 degrees, 0.8 north. Okay, and that's where the beam is facing more or less. So, I don't think we could establish better antenna direction if we tried. But I'm very honored to be able to pick up this keyword with you. You're not the first station that I've spoken to in Belgium. I thought of you on the November stations, in fact, in the past. But it's always a pleasure to speak to you guys. And you're coming through extremely well now. You're now 5 and 9, as I mentioned earlier, 5 and 9+10. And I'm very impressed with your radio, and I'll check QRZ.com behind your back. And I'm most impressed with my antennas and and one thing and another, and the chicken grazing on the floor there. That's very interesting. As I might have mentioned earlier, I'm using the Morningstar remote station, and I'll send you details of that.
Yeah, QSL, Zulu Sierra 1 Delta Juliet. This is ON7 OFF returning. Yeah, very, very grateful. Yeah, regarding the QSL, I'll send you a QSL card back, but I just do it in bulk. So in general, I wait a few months, and all these emails that get in with the QSL card, I'm just a little bit lazy on that front. And once I get a collection of maybe 30, 40 of these QSL cards that have come in, that's the moment where I wake up and I start my QSL software and I start to send out all these QSLs. But I think I'm on a list that I need to go through, and I think I might just send the QSLs out somewhere in the next few weeks there. So you'll get the QSL card eventually, and hopefully also I would be very happy if I can work you from horny, sexy land from Thailand, because I'm operating very often also from Hotel Sierra in Thailand. I got a nice station there as well with a nice antenna, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, well, anyway, Eldred, I think. By the way, your name is De Vos, so that's a Dutch name. So maybe you speak Afrikaans, over?
Well, into you also on QRZ.com. So send me some breakdown, and we must definitely try and hook up.
I think we doubled.
Again. I really look forward to it. Okay, all the best. Okay, good. All the best. Oscar November 7. Oscar Foxtrot. This is ZF1 DJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. And by the way, De Vos is a Dutch name, so I guess you can speak Afrikaans as well. Goedenavond, good evening. Thank you very much for the call. I'm going to turn the antenna back again to the North American region. So pleased to meet you and very happy to hear you tonight there. And enjoy the DX there, my dear friend, Mr. Eldred. Zulu Sierra 1, Delta Japan. This is ON7 OFF 73. Good luck, mate. Over.
To do with great interest there, good. Thank you very much, and very interesting with your biography there. I wish I could just put the information for you. I will one day, as soon as I'm finished with this, I will post it, but anyway, just still to come. Chair 73 from Cape Town, we must do this more often. Also November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, this is everyone DJ. Cheers, sir.
Cheers, mate. 73. Good luck, and talk to you soon. Zulu Sierra 1, Delta Japan. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Bye-bye. Let me turn the beam back to North America. I'm going to save this queue, so...
The Sierra Sierra hang on a second, Steve. Kurt, if you still listen, 73, my friend, thank you for the contact. And I'll get my email, QSL card off to you shortly. The Charlie Tanker station that's just came in there. Will you go ahead, please, for ZF1 DJ?
I think Zulu Sierra is going to take the frequency, so I might have to change. I'm going to change frequency. I prefer South Africa. I think stations who are in a very low-populated amateur radio country, I think they should always have a little bit more priority. There's a lot of Belgians. And I see my friend 9K2KO. I suspect he's on, let me see. I suspect he's on 40 meters, so I might just go to 40 for a sec and see where he is. So let me just go and have a look on 40. Changing antenna first. Yeah, there you go. There is my dear friend. I'm gonna turn to him. Just hold on a moment, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that nice report, and nice to have in the log for the first time. Arrivederci, ciao.
One moment. I'll be back.
Yes.
Japan.
I4 again.
Japan feedback.
I4 yes. Good morning.
Yeah, good evening, Daniel. Nice to hear you. 5 and 9, 5 9, quelle?
Ok, grazie. Greetings, saluti, ciao ciao. 5 20.
Yeah, thank you. Ciao, 73.
Ciao ciao.
9 kilo, 2 kilo, Oscar.
Germany Bravo. Germany Bravo. Charlie Tango 1, Foxtrot Alpha Charlie.
Buddha Delta Lima 5.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Let me turn
I
on my
can
camera.
many doubling with you. So anyhow, happy to have you in the log, and do thank you for your call. Your signal between 5.8 to 5.9 with the view in the log with a new band, over. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, my friend, 73. 9 kilo, 2 kilo, Oscar.
0, Bravo, Whiskey Mike.
One more time in the Sierra 0. In the Sierra 0 again, please.
It's crazy how strong Musalam is everywhere and every band.
Italy Sierra 0, Bravo, Whiskey Mike. You are 5920, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, thank you for your call, my friend. And nice to have you in the log with a new band. Your signal is good, 5 and 9. Solid S9, over.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Christian. I see you on Quarazzetto.com. You are in my log for new band. Thank you so much. 73, good luck.
Yeah, thank you. All the best to you, 73. 9 kilo, 2 kilo, Oscar.
Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. That was with low power. Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Is that you, Kurt?
Yeah, it's me. How you doing, Musalam? How you doing, Sam? Quickly wanted to say hello to you because you got the nice pile up. I'm doing a live stream, so you're on the live stream right now. But just wanted to say a quick hello to you. I cannot resist to say hello. I saw it on my world map in the background of my station here. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Kurt, happy to hear you. You're loud tonight. You're reaching around S10, 5.9 plus 10 over 9. Beautiful signal and nice audio. By the way, your friend, he did return back to Kuwait, and he's traveling again, I think date 17 to Konkan, over.
Yeah, 17th of November, or I thought he was going to go back to Thailand in February. Let me just open my bandwidth to 5K as well. I think he was going to Thailand in February, so he's going earlier.
Yeah, actually, he have some business, in Bangkok for 3-4 days. And after that, he will spend 5 days more, to his Iraq. And after he will come back over.
Oh, it's all a T-Rock issue, right? Or a T-Rock story. Okay, yeah. If he misses T-Rock, yeah, he needs to go. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, and I think he will go actually also in after New Year. I think he said February or something. So there's going to be a huge chance that I will meet him. And if I do, and I cannot meet you, I can pass him the nice perfumes, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, no problem. When you be there, we will see if I am there. Okay, if not, no problem. So we will figure out. A good delivery or a solution for that time. Yeah, I see him this year. Our friend, he traveled much. India, China, and he said he have something about factory, about painting, something, I don't know. So he said, quick trip just for 3 days. He said after that, no, I will have 5 days extra. just to visit Konkan and stay for a few days and returning back, and that's it, over.
Yeah, QSL. Okay. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's going to be a huge chance that maybe either we meet or at least I will meet Bader, you know. So there's going to be, opportunities arising next year. I will be there anyway from January until end of March almost. So I'll be there in an extended period. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to say a quick hello because I'm on the live stream. And you're booming in here as usual. You're 25 dB to the red. So it's like the hot weather comes to Belgium from 9K2 land. So with the strong signal. And yeah, the other day you told, I never asked you, but your antenna is 30-meter high. Wow, that's very high, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's about actually 30, maybe 32 or 33, around that curve. So it's working really good, especially 40-meter. You need to take the antenna higher as long as you can, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I only have 22 meter back in Thailand. I still have one element I can add to the tower, so I could eventually stretch it out with another 3 meters, but I'm not sure if that's going to make a huge difference, over.
Yeah, Roger. It will make a difference. It will make a difference. By the way, I got a message from Denise in Thailand, and he is on the frequency, but he's coming back of my antenna. So do you want to try to give him a call, see if you can hear him? If you can hear him, I can turn my antenna to his way, over.
Yeah, let me see. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Mike Yankee. Denis, est-ce que tu me copies ici? Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Tu me copies là, Denis? À toi le micro.
Oui, je t'entends. C'est pas très percutant. Est-ce que tu
Let me turn my antenna.
OK. Oui, OK, Denis. Ben écoute, oui, c'est pas génial, hein, mais toi, tu as aussi une des éléments, je pense, hein. Tu as aussi une antenne directive pour cette fréquence-ci. Hein, donc, ça, c'est un bon bonus. Hein, c'est un bon bonus. Je sais que tu m'entends pas très bien, mais 73, bonne soirée. J'espère que tout va bien. Allez, bonne matinée. Là. Je pense il est 2h40 le matin. Donc, à mon avis, il est 2h le matin. Là, donc, j'espère que tu n'oublies pas de dormir non plus. Hein, Denis, à toi le micro. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Mike Yankee, ON7 OFF, over.
2h20, je viens d'allumer la radio, mais la propagation est pas très bonne. Hein. Propagation pas très bonne. Le 20 mètres est complètement fermé. 40 mètres, à part Moussalam, il n'y a pas grand-chose là, ok, Kirk?
Oui, ça fait un bon bout de temps que la propagation n'est pas bien. Hein. Ça fait un bon bout de temps que la propagation n'est pas bien. Hein. Donc, je pense que ça fait plus ou moins une semaine, même un peu plus. Hein. Les nombres comment dire, les sunspot numbers, c'est pas énorme, hein, Denis. J'espère que tout va bien. Comment est la météo? Ça va un peu la météo? Pas trop de pluie là, parce que ma femme, elle a dit que elle a eu de la pluie là hier, mais bon, ça commence à devenir sec et frais. Hein. Ça commence à devenir la période fraîche à QSL.
Il pleut presque tous les jours, ça vient un petit peu pénible là.
Oui, OK, QSL. Dis, j'ai pas encore répondu pour le câble. Tu m'avais demandé quelque chose pour le câble, mais j'ai pas très bien compris. Hein. Je ne sais pas qu'est-ce que tu m'avais demandé concernant les câbles. J'ai pas répondu parce que j'ai eu encore un peu de boulot ici et là, puis j'ai perdu. Et maintenant que je t'entends, je pense au dernier message que tu m'as envoyé. Donc, je ne sais pas si tu as déjà fait l'achat ou pas. À toi le micro, Denis.
Non, parce qu'il faut que je règle d'abord avec les... Faut que je prenne... J'ai commandé un laser pour les mesures, un laser pour les distances. Et après, il faut que je vois avec les voisins s'il y a possibilité de faire des pylônes d'ancrage pour les angles. Mais pour le moment, je suis en stand-by pour ça, Kurt, ok?
Ok, oui, QSL, oui. Ben écoute, si tu as fait l'antenne, tu me dis comment ça fonctionne, si ça fonctionne bien ou si ça vaut la peine. Donc peut-être je pourrais faire quelque chose de la même façon, hein. Mais oui, pour le 40 mètres, moi j'ai pas d'antenne. Allez, j'ai juste une dipole sur le QTH là en Thaïlande, donc j'ai pas de dipole. Et ici, je suis aussi sur une dipole pour le 40 mètres. Et donc moi j'ai pas d'antenne directive pour le 40. Donc, la seule directive que j'ai ici, c'est la quad qui est pour le 10 jusque le 20 mètres avec toutes les autres, toutes les autres bandes entre les deux, hein. OK, ben écoute, Denis, je vais te repasser le micro, faire un petit... you can maybe make a call to Musalam. I think Musalam, he has turned the antenna towards you, so you should have a good copy on Musalam. He should be booming into Thailand right now with his antenna pointed towards you. Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Mike Yankee from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Okay, Musalam, she beaming to me now. I don't know if she lose your signal or not. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, Denise, I hear you very well, actually, but I don't hear Kurt anymore. Kurt, right now, he's the back of my antenna. So you're coming, really good signal, 5.9 plus 20, over.
Yeah, the same for you, Musalam. But the time I speak to the Kurt, what yesterday? What? Here's the box. What happened? Okay. Now it's okay. Yeah, the bondage was very quiet. The 20 complex close in my side on Musalam, and the 40 is open, but not very nice, okay?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, Roger, I can tell also. I don't hear nothing on 20 meter, only 40 meter with a few signals, but I'm happy what I'm hearing, by the way. So, what is going on with you? I think you have some issue with I don't know, amplifier or BTT. I hope nothing serious, over.
Nothing. I think it's microphone. It's nothing big problem. It's not a big problem. I think it's the cable to the microphone, okay?
Ah, Roger. You need to change it. Put a new cable or buy a new microphone. I can tell this one will not hold much, over.
Yeah, but it's not the big problem, but every day I speak, every night when I have the problem, I speak tomorrow I have to check, and in the day I make something, and I lose, okay, and when I make the radio again, I see, I forget to check for my microphone, okay, Musalam?
Yeah, maybe lie after maybe. So tell me, there is a big fun talk right now, Shema?
Every day it's raining, every day. Oh, I want to go Switzerland, I think.
Oh.
It's raining a lot in Thailand.
Yeah, but I can tell the weather is getting better right now. I think soon we'll have yin, over.
Yen means it will be cold.
It's so merry. Not become very quickly. Yeah, every day it's raining, yeah? Sometimes a little bit, sometimes raining 20 minutes, it stops for 1 hour, and again raining. A little bit tired with this winter this moment, Musalam.
Yeah, Roger. Just stay safe, and take care about yourself, raining and like this weather, easy to get, flu. So stay safe, Denise, over.
Yeah, I never go with the big bike when it's raining, or after raining when the road has the water in the road. I never use the big bike. It's so dangerous, okay? Okay, Musalam, and Kurt, 73, a good night from Thailand. See you soon. See you soon, Kat, in the WhatsApp or when you come back in the Thailand again. Bye-bye. Musalam, you can turn again to Europe, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, Dennis. I'm swinging my antenna right now to Europe. Happy to hear you. Stay safe and good night to you, Dennis 73.
Bye-bye.
Allez, 73, Denis, amuse-toi bien et n'oublie pas de manger du somtam tous les jours.
IK2KU, Hotel Alpha 3, Hotel Oscar. 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Ontario, Hotel
Check
American 3.
my antenna right now to you, huh?
Yeah. I was just telling Mr. Denis that I was just telling him that he has to eat somtam every day. Pet over.
Oh my God, bet. He will have a stomach problem, over.
Yeah, but you get it pet twice. Once when you eat it, and once when it goes out, over.
Yeah, Roger, it's good for number 2, over.
Yeah, but that's why they have the bum gun. Back in the country, people, they don't understand what is this bum gun all about. When you need to go and you eat pet, after that you can cool it down, over.
Yeah, Roger, it's not easy. I may shop bet, hasip, over.
No, I can eat pet. The only moment pet I eat, I was in Koh Chang, and I was at a local restaurant, and the lady of the house, I said, yes, somtam. Yeah, I want somtam. So I was eating somtam, and she said, you want pet? I said, yeah, no problem. I can handle pet. No problems at all. And I think she made it pet with 12 of these chili powders, chilies in there. And I was, the water was coming out of my eyes, and I was watching the water of the beach. And I said, maybe I should go for a dive and open my mouth because I cannot take it anymore, over.
Wow. I cannot handle it, actually. Make me sweat from my head, I cannot. I tried, I try to eat it bet, but I cannot control myself, especially if you drink some water or something, it will come more, over.
Yeah, you need to eat rice. And do you eat the somtam with nampala?
Shy, it should be.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. They have different versions. Close to where I live, there is a lady, she makes the different versions of the somtam. And I can tell you, mate, if you ever come to the QTH and you want to eat somtam, that's the place we need to go, over.
Yeah, Roger. By the way, did you try the small shrimp, the live ones?
Yes. I think I'm not sure if I sent the video the other day when there was a very big rainstorm, and it was raining like 160 millimeters of rain overnight at the pool. We have like a small, lake next to the home QTH. The dad, he has the overflow, and there is a net in there, and the shrimp, they get stuck there. And I just sit down and see the shrimp coming to that area, and I take it and I eat it. So I'm like the real Thai, over.
Yeah, Roger. I can tell you are a Thai man, not a normal. Because even better, he can eat. Before he don't eat anything, but. Right now he can eat similar like you, but for me, no, it's not easy. Next day I will have some issue in my stomach, over.
Yeah, did you? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question because I did. Did you ever try nu? Not nu, but nu. The field rat, over.
No, even more. I may shop more, over.
Yeah, well. The other day, I was driving with the car, and they were selling it next to the road. And I told my wife, I want to try it. And she said, yeah, it's okay. So I tried it. So I can put that on my, I had to put this on my bucket list, and I have it scratched out of my bucket list. It was not my favorite food, but anyway, we tried it and we did it, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, why not? Life about testing many things. Especially food. Over.
Yeah, the fruit, all kinds of fruit. Yeah, that's durian and jackfruit and everything. We have a jackfruit tree back in the garden. So jackfruit is also nice, and crazy stuff, crazy stuff. And motdang. Did you ever try motdang? Over?
No. I am a saparot guy. Over.
Yeah, motdang is the red ants is very good. It's actually very tasty, tastes like lemon, lemon. It's kind of crazy because if you ask somebody in certain areas of the world, they will think like a lemon, but if you give the same taste, they will think about, oh, it's red ants. So yeah, that's something I try. I try everything. I don't care. I try everything. So whatever they give me, I'll eat it. So that's crazy. Okay, I'll let you go, Musalam. There are a couple of people that were calling you, so I don't want to take your time and take the frequency for myself. But I just want you to enjoy and enjoy the pilot, mate. So there's many people calling. So you have a good one, mate. 73. Very good evening. Pleased to hear you tonight. Over.
Roger, I'm pleased also. Happy to have this contact with you, Kurt. And you're doing a really good signal here with this condition, So good 5.9 plus 10 all the way. So enjoy your evening and wishing you all the best from here, my good friend. Oscar Norway 7, Oscar Fox from 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Take care, and we'll catch up with you later. I'll maybe go on another frequency or on 40, make a few calls because I'm doing the live stream. So, and I can see there's like 13 people watching right now. Take care, Musalam. Say hello to the people on the live stream as well. I'll catch up with you later, mate.
Yeah, okay then. All right. Enjoy the evening, Kurt. 73.
73 is 9K, 2KO, and 7 OFF QSY. Bye.
Yeah, thank you, 73. 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
I'm gonna lower down my bandwidth because, Musalami is always quite wide. And I don't want to step on somebody else's feet. So we are at 3K now, which is okay.
Thank you for the call and nice to have in the log with a new band. Your report,
let me see. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? So over. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. CQ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, call in CQ on 40, ON7 OFF, call in and standby, over. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40, this is ON7 OFF, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, call in CQ 40, over.
Sierra Papa 8, Germany Bravo.
Sierra Papa 8, Germany Bravo. Let me just type in the call sign. Sierra Papa 8, Germany Bravo. Good evening from ON7 OFF. Hope you're doing fine. You're coming in loud and clear. Go ahead, over.
Thank you. Rapport for you is 589 plus 20 in Poland.
Yeah, QSL. Just checking your call sign. I don't get a match. Sierra Papa, was it 4? I wrote number 9. I don't know why. Was it Sierra Papa 4 or Sierra Papa 9? Just repeat your call sign one more time. Sorry, my brain is an old man's brain. Over.
Sierra Papa 8, Germany Bravo. Sierra Papa 8, Germany Bravo.
Okay, now I got it. Sierra Papa 8. Gregor. Okay, how you doing? Gregor, I hope all is okay, mate. Greg, you're 5 and 9 plus here. Beautiful copy here in Brussels. I'm just down south of the capital city and sounding great here in Belgium. The QTH is just 15 miles or 20 kilometers south of the capital. Go ahead there, Greg. Sugar Papa 8, Golf Bravo, Cinque, from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Okay. You are now in Belgium or Thailand?
I am now in Belgium, my friend. I am using my Belgian call sign, so I'll be back in Thailand on the end of this year. So I have my outbound flight scheduled for the 30th, and I'll arrive and land in Thailand on the 31st. So yeah, back in Belgium for a couple of, let's say, a couple of months, and then back again to the home QTH in Thailand. Over.
I'm watching right now your live stream, and I having live stream too.
Yeah, I saw that. That's the reason why I wanted to go out of the QSO with 9K 2KO, because I saw your message that you heard me back in Poland, and I sometimes have a little bit of a chit chat with my friend there in Kuwait. He's a good friend of mine, and we share the same interests. He's also going to Thailand very often. So that's why we were, talking a little bit about what's going on back on the other side. I hope you're doing fine, but you're 5 and 9 plus, so you're very strong here. No problems at all, Gregory. Over.
Okay, what's your power?
Yeah, I'm running about 800 watts right now, 800 whiskeys, and the antenna is just a simple dipole hanging in the tree here. So the antenna is a dipole. It stretches out from, I think it's about maybe, let's say 12, 13 meters off the ground. And it goes and slopes down to maybe like 4 meters off the ground. So it's a very simple dipole beaming east-west. Over.
Okay. My power is 100 watts and simple antenna end fed for 40 meters. So I can hear you very well. 594 plus 20, very strong signal.
Yeah, QSL, thank you for the 20 over. I get you 5 and 9 plus 10 actually. So currently I can see my meter going to the red up to 10 dB. So you're doing fine with just 100 watts. I get a little bit more power on the antenna right now. So there is a little bit of a difference in power settings. Okay, anyway, Greg, got you down the log, and it's the first QSO, so pleased to meet you for the first time. Cinque, hopefully talk to you very soon again, and I wish you a very good evening. Sugar Papa 8, Golf Bravo from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Echo, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Sierra Papa 8, Germany Bravo. Thank you for the contact.
Thank you very much, 73s, and good luck. This is ON7 OFF, now clear with Sugar Papa 8, Golf Bravo, and we're calling QRZ. Yeah, I get a couple of stations. I couldn't pull out any of them. Just one more time, please. Over. Okay, I think it's Oscar Hotel 6, Golf Hotel India. Peter, how you doing? Nice to meet you. We had a few contacts before. Last time was in the contest of 2024. I didn't participate the contest this year, so no contact this year. Hope you're doing fine, Peter. Go ahead, over.
Yes, thank you. I'm trying to hang in there, but not so good weather here in Finland at the moment. A lot of rain and -degrees for the night. You have a beautiful signal, 5 and 9 plus, 10, 15, maybe even more. Beautiful signal from you tonight, over.
Yeah, QSL. Are you serious? You already have frost there, so it's already. I guess if you have precipitation now, it's snow, or you just have ice outside. Over.
No, we haven't
had any snow yet. I'm just waiting. It will come any day,
Yeah, QSL. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, because so far so good. We didn't have any frost so far, and I'm not keen on frost. Once it starts to freeze, I'll probably have to go through the garden and take as much as I can out of the garden because we have a vegetable garden. So that's something that's probably gonna, come up somewhere in the next few weeks. But as far as I can see, weather forecast is still, kind to us, and I think we might get maybe frost in a week or two. Generally spoken, once we are past the 1st of November, we tend to see the first frost at night, but so far we've been spared from frost, so everything is okay, touch wood. And hopefully we can wait a little longer because, I'm here another 2 months and then I'll be going to the home QTH in the tropics. So I don't need to see too much of the frost and the cold weather. Today was pretty amazing, actually. We had beautiful weather. It was just partly cloudy, partly sunny, and the temperature went up to, let's say, about 12 degrees. It's not too much, but I think by the end of this week, we might just hit 18 degrees centigrade, which is a warm welcome. So there you are. 5.9 plus 5 dB is your signal. Some QRM from some agent frequency. It was quiet until the other station close to this one started to talk. But yeah, you're doing fine, mate. You're working. Your station is working fine. And I'm just running off a dipole on the 40 meter band and running about a kilowatt. Go ahead, over.
Signal 5920, beautiful audio. Congratulations. So yeah, nice that you can spend the winter in warmer temperatures. Were you going to Thailand? Is that correct? Over?
Yep, yeah, my XYL is from Thailand, so I'm operating from there often as well. And I'm just looking at the history of our QSOs before, but I haven't spoken to you when I was in the honey sugar land. Over.
Roger. Well, I hope I can catch you from there. Let me see. HS0. OFF, is that your call down there, over?
Yeah, the call sign in Thailand is Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Papa X-ray. So Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Papa X-ray. All expatriates in Thailand, all foreign operators in Thailand, they have the same prefix, which is Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu. And then they attribute a successive number at the end. So mine was Papa X-ray. So yeah, I'll be back there for 2 months and a half. So there's gonna be a huge chance we can cross aerials while I'm there. I've got some nice gear and good antenna, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We have a 7 element at 22 meters of altitude, and in general, working Europe from there is not too difficult. The only thing I need to do is sacrifice my night sleep, because most of the time the propagation is at its best during the night. So need to wake up around 2-3 a.m. in the morning, and then the propagation is really very good, especially around the after New Year. So beginning of the year, the first few months. Go ahead, over.
Roger, yeah. Well, I can understand it's not so nice getting out there destroying the night sleep too often anyways. I think I heard you from Thailand. The Papa X-ray, it brings something else that I haven't any contact, as you say, but I think I heard you from there. So, yeah, it would be nice to have a QSO. My brother's wife is from Thailand, from the northeastern parts of Thailand. So I haven't been there myself, but of course my brother has several times. So it's a nice place. That's the way to celebrate Christmas and winter, cold winter temperatures. Celebrate it in Thailand. That's wonderful, Joel.
Yeah, QSL, you should come over if you're tired of the long winter days. Just book a ticket. I think that currently from Finland, tickets to Bangkok, they're pretty inexpensive. I saw some promotions. I think it was like something like 200 euros for a go, and then 200 euros for a return flight. As far as I saw, I think it passed in my email box that the cheapest tickets to Bangkok are actually from Finland. So maybe you should dig into it. And yeah, well, I'm located about let's say 350 kilometers northeast of Bangkok, or north of Bangkok. So I'm actually just in this a little bit more in the middle of Thailand. And if your brother's XYL is from northern Thailand, I guess she must be coming from either Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai or somewhere around the vicinity of that area. But yeah, I'm more in the center part. The only problem around January, February is the air pollution. It's the moment where the farmers, they harvest the sugar cane, and it's a common practice there to burn down the fields. So when they cut down the sugar cane itself, it is more easy to cut it down instead of dealing with the big leaves that hang on the sugar cane sticks. So it's a common practice. It's absolutely ridiculous because they burn it down, and then after that, this sugar cane is going to be processed and it's going to be used for biofuel. So before it gets processed as biofuel, there is a big fire that they make to make biofuel. So it's absolutely ridiculous. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, that's not too good. That's not too nice. I know the Bangkok area and the legend about is a very polluted area. It is very crowded country, but beautiful, of course, and the old Siam culture, really nice. Yeah, I'd like to visit one of these days, but health is not too good nowadays. And likewise, spend all my money on medicines and doctor appointments and whatever. So I can only travel in spirit. But it would be nice to get a contact with you when you're here. I feel like I'm almost in time. By the way, Carl HS ZOA, you know him, over?
Yeah, I know all the blokes there in Thailand. ZOA, ZMY. I know Russell, of course. So yeah, there's a couple of them around. ZOA, he is quite strong. He's got a very effective setup there with his long wire antenna. He's got 3 big towers. I've been to ZOA. I've visited Carl. He's there because of some circumstances, but he's not complaining at all. And I visited him, I think it's about a year and a half or 2 years ago. And I had a nice conversation with him. So, and his wife is from the UK as well. So yeah, he's a very nice bloke. I visited him, and he wanted actually to visit me when I was there at the end of September, beginning of October, but eventually the visit didn't go through because of some stuff, that was going on. But yeah, probably I'll meet up with him again somewhere in beginning of next year. Go ahead, over.
Time to time, me and Carl, and I know he's big wonderful, really monster antenna he has down there, and he's always strong, even if I can't hear any other station from what they said, he's often there. Yeah, really nice. Excellent signal from your station. You do a great job. And the second element,
Yeah, I think we have some QSB. Your signal starts to fade, and you're getting very close to my ground floor noise there, Peter. So before I lose you, I'll wish you 73s. I have a few other stations that are giving me some signal reports in the chat box. So I guess I will have a couple of other stations calling me. But pleased to hear you. Hopefully, I can talk with you very soon. And hopefully I can talk to you when I'm in Honey Sugarland. So I wish you a good evening, mate, and thanks a lot for the nice QSO. And pass my greetings to your brother and his XYL. Over.
I'll surely do that. Amplifiers will be happy. Thank you for your patience. Take care. Bye-bye.
You take care. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for giving me a shout and for the rec QSO. 73s, good luck. This is ON7 OFF. We're closing now with Oscar Hotel 6, Golf Hotel India, 73s. Okay, QRZ, general call. This is ON7 OFF, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Over.
Echo India 3, Golf Romeo Bravo.
Echo India 3, Golf Romeo Bravo. How you doing, Bob? Nice to hear you again, and hope you're doing fine. Nice to hear you. It's been a while. Let me just check. Last time was a couple of months ago, and that was from Belgium, and we spoke also beginning of this year from Thailand. Hope you're doing fine. Go ahead, Bob. Over.
Yes, sir. Excuse my voice for the touch of a frog in my throat. It's a very good evening to you. And we're not doing so bad. A little bit of QSB on you there. You were very, very strong, as I posted there, but you're going back a little bit. And I didn't know if I'd make it to you. But you're coming in here very, very nice indeed the whole time, of course. I just posted a little comment there. Is 60 meters band operating in Thailand for October?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah. You're up and down a little bit with some QSB and everything. You're sounding good, but with some QSB there. I didn't get your question because you just faded out at the end of your transmission. So come again with the question about Thailand. Over.
Is that operating in Thailand, the 5 megahertz amateur band on 60 meters? Over?
Well, I need to check it. I cannot tell you by heart because I do not operate 60 meters, but I'll need to check, because the band plan is kind of different for what you can expect here in Europe. For example, if you go on 80 meter, the only allowance that you have is between 3.5 and 3.6. And because of the fact that you cannot operate 3.7, and most of the voice communication here in Europe is done above 3.6, where we cannot go. The only way to operate with Thailand is that we do a split operation, and we'll listen somewhere like 3.6.90, something like that, and transmit on 3.590 or something. It's because the section that is just above the amateur radio band, just above 3.6, is used by the military. So apparently some military frequencies are only, it's used by the military, but they don't use it really anymore. And other countries, the surrounding countries, they have 3.6 and 3.7 also as amateur radio bands. So it's kind of crazy because the army in Thailand is getting and suffering from QRM levels that are generated by these Asian countries. So I think there is like, how could you call it, some kind of some talks going on to maybe open up and move to another frequency for the army. I hope you get the message there, Bob. Echo India 3, Golf Romeo Bravo. This is ON7 OFF. Over.
Yeah, okay, 100% for I can anyway. No bother. AI3 here be returning. Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit on 60 meters over the last couple of weeks. You know that the nights are getting a little bit longer, and I'm just trying to work up a few punches there. And I was asked to run 60 meters maybe 15 years ago, 10 or 15 years ago, when the frequencies were up in Echo India, and I let it slip for quite a while. So it's just something different. I just wanted to I can explain it anyway. And possibly, as you say, for the frequencies might not correspond anyway to the channels in the frequencies we have here in Echo India. Anyway, of course, I'm just running one of the Hermes Lite and the antennas inside half square. So, great to hear you again, Kurt. I will have it on maybe some other station is to so microphone for you, and I just sometimes for every line from EI3 3RB. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, your signal is dropping out as well. The propagation behavior is kind of erratic this evening, so it's very weird. I'm trying to get to the RAST, which is called the Radio Amateur Society of Thailand, but I am not able to go to the website for some very weird reasons. So maybe there is an issue with their website from Belgium. I'm not sure. So, and I wanted to give you the accurate information regarding on what's the allowance for the 60 meter band. But yeah, I think you can find it on the website of the RAST, which is okay, now I can get to the RAST website. So let's see if I can find the band plan. But yeah, the band plan is not really completely accurate either. So it seems that sometimes it's not really accurate and it's not up to date. But okay, anyway, if I find the information, I can drop you a mail and tell you if 60 meter is allowed or not, and if voice communication is allowed on 60 meter as well. I'm not very sure. Okay, well, anyway, thank you very, very much for the QSO. I'm happy to hear you again there, Bob. I wish you a fantastic evening and hopefully talk to you very soon again. Echo India 3, Golf Romeo Bravo from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Over.
Ora uno, due, tre, prova.
Yep, right in time to close the QSO because you're fading out on me. 73s, Bob. Echo India 3, Golf Romeo Bravo. This is ON7 OFF in Brussels. Good evening. Bye-bye, 73s, and we're standby for a call.
Italy W0, Quebec, Lima, Quebec.
Yeah, I have Italy Whiskey 0, Quebec, Lima, Quebec, I think it was. Go ahead, over. Italy Whiskey 0, Quebec, go ahead, over.
This is Italy Whiskey 0, Quebec, Lima, Quebec. My name is Carlo Perugia. You're 59 plus Perugia.
Yeah, good evening there, Carlo. Pleased to meet you. I am Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT. The call sign is Oscar, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. And I'm located in the south of the capital city of Belgium. Nice to meet you for the first time. Go ahead, Carlo, over.
QSL
My name is Carlo. Italy, Washington, 0, Quebec, Lima, Quebec. Molto forte, Perugia, Italia. È muy forte. 73, grazie. And log.
Yep, QSL, thank you for the nice report. You're 5'9" plus 20 here in Belgium this evening, so you're very loud, very, very loud. Thanks a lot for the QSO 73s. I'm doing a live stream, so you can have a look on the live stream on YouTube as well. Have a good evening, 73s, Carlo. Take care. Bye-bye.
73, good luck.
73s, good luck. This is ON7 OFF, Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, Fox. We are standby. Okay, I got a station with kilowatt at the end. Station with kilowatt. Go ahead, over. Station ending kilowatt. Go ahead, over. United Radio 6, Charlie, was it Romeo Charlie Kilo? I'm not sure if I have it right. Good evening. Go ahead, over.
United Radio Charlie Kilo. Yes,
okay, United Radio 6, Charlie Romeo Kilowatt. I think that's the call sign. A little bit of QSB. The propagation is very weird this evening. Nice to meet you. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT, QSL.
Roger. United Radio 3, Charlie Hotel Kilowatt.
Charlie Hotel
Hotel
okay.
Kilowatt. Number 3. Uniform 58, 57. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much for the nice report. United Radio 3, Charlie Hotel Kilo. Thank you very much coming back to the call. My name is Kurt, so please, because you're not in QRZ.com, please give me your first name if you don't mind. Go ahead, over.
Roger, my friend. My name is Yuri, Yagi from Radio India. My name is Yuri, my name. My today Cherkasy. My today Cherkasy. My country, Ukraine,
QSL, fantastic. Yuri, no problem. Nice to meet you for the first time. I haven't spoken to you, so pleased to hear you for the first time on the band. My name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I repeat, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. And I'm located south of Brussels, about 15 miles or 20 kilometers south of Brussels there, Yuri. And I hope everything is okay, and I hope you're safe with the family. Unfortunately, I cannot find your information on QRZ.com, but in the meantime, I found out that I have your information on the QRZCQ.com. So nice to meet you. And you're 5x8. 58 is your report here in Belgium, QSL. QSL, thank you very much, and pleased to meet you. Hopefully talk to you soon again. Good luck and good DX. Uniform Romeo 3, Charlie Hotel Kilo. 73s from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Good evening. Bye-bye. Okay, QRZ, this is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, calling and listening.
Charlie, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, you make me thirsty. Go ahead, over.
Okay, Kurt. 9 Alpha 6, Charlie. Ivan, India Victor Alpha Nancy. Back to you, Oscar November 7, Oscar 6, Nine Alpha 6, Charlie Charlie.
Yeah, with big swings in the signals there, Ivan. I'm not sure if you can notice the QSB that we have here on 40. In general, 40 meters seems to be quite stable, but today we have a lot of QSB on the signals. Nice to meet you, Ivan. I'm Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT. And I get you in here with a swinging signal report for a 5 and 6 to a 5 and 9 without a problem. I get you in the clear most of the time. Go ahead, 9 Alpha 6 Charlie Charlie, Coca-Cola. That's a good one. I always tell, I tell my friends here on the radio, if they get my call sign wrong, I tell them French fries. So that's my trick. Go ahead, over.
Okay, Kurt, my report 69 plus 20 here. And thank you for contact. 73.
Thank you very much for giving me a shout, and I have you down the log. I'm also doing a live stream, so you can follow along on the live stream on YouTube. 73's good luck, and talk to you soon. Niner Alpha 6 Charlie Charlie from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. God bless and stay safe. Over. Okay, any other station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, ON7 OFF, calling from Brussels. Station Delta Oscar Lima, go ahead, over.
Echo Sierra 5 Delta Oscar Lima. Ecuador Sugar 5 Delta Oscar Lima.
All copied there. Echo Sierra 5 Delta Oscar Lima. Very good evening, Sergey from Estonia. This is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. My name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I'm located about 20 kilometers south of Brussels. I hope all is okay. Go ahead, Sergey, over.
Nice to meet you, Kurt. Since the first time. At least my work don't show any contact with you before. Your signal is very strong here in the city of Tartu. 5 and 9 plus 10 at maximum. And some QSB is also here. Mike to you.
I'll copy it, 100% copy. You're 5 and 9 as well, without a problem there, Mr. Sergey. Very good copy from Estonia. I'm just quickly looking at the details, and on your location there, Tahu or Tartu, I think. I'm not sure if I've got the pronunciation right. Yeah, very good to hear you for the first time. I hope all is okay. I'm just chilling a little bit, but the propagation is kind of weird here on 40. The signals are very QSBing, even yours. Running about a kilowatt on a sloping down dipole, and my radio is the Hermes Lite number 2, so the SDR radio. I'll pass it back to you there, Mr. Sergey. Echo Sierra 5 Delta Oscar Lima from ON7 OFF. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sitting here for a long time. Was listening for your story about Thailand. It's very interesting. Soldering at the same time. It's an interesting evening. Do some work on the radio and listen amateurs. Yes, you're good setup, and my setup is a bit modest. Only 100 watts, and then slope wire about 50 meters long. Directed from east to west. Mike to you.
Yeah, Roger. Are you using that Kenwood, or are you using the Yaesu radio right now? Which one are you on at the moment? Go ahead, over.
At the moment, I
It's
use
Yaesu.
Kenwood.
Oh, no,
and
okay.
also ICOM 706 for 6 meters and for 2 meters. So it's in repair state at the moment.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I myself have a FT 857 as well, but it's not connected, so I'm just on the SDR right now. But I love the SDR, SDR for operation back in the shack here. And if I go mobile, then the Yaesu is a perfect match. It really works pretty well, especially also for POTA operations and portable operations. I really love the little Yaesu radio. It looks ugly to me, but it works very good. Over.
Yes, this is my friend at vacation. At every vacation, I take this Yaku with me. But this is a moment broken, so next vacation at Madeira will be with Icon probably. Mike, to you.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah. I think Icon would be nice as well, but the QRP. I prefer to have like a radio like the Yaesu, the FT857. It works pretty well on battery pack power. So if you have a battery pack and you have limited voltage, it's kind of friendly with with voltage drops on the battery pack. Okay, thank you very much, Sergey. I'll make a few more calls before I call it the day. I'm very pleased to meet you tonight. Thank you very much. I'm just doing the live stream, so you can just go back in history and have a look on how you sound here. Thank you very much. I would say spasiba, I think you say there in Estonia. Echo Sierra 5, Delta Oscar Lima. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Several times in Brussels, but still don't know how is it to say bye-bye or goodbye in Flemish. Anyway, thank you very much for this nice QSL 73.
Yeah, QSL. If you have been to Brussels and you are there on a Sunday, up to last year, I was there every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I have a perfume shop right in the middle of the city center. So maybe check on my QRZ page. Maybe you have been in front of my shop. I wouldn't be too surprised. Over.
Okay, we'll look at that. Thank you for proposal.
Yep, 73s. I'll talk to you soon. 73, Sergey. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Good luck. And stay safe. ON7OFF, we're standing by. QRZ ON7OFF. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Call in and listening.
Radio Golf 6, Zolonensis, drop 3.
Again?
Radio Golf 6, Zolonensis, drop 3.
Okay, Radio Golf 6, Zulu November stroke 3. Very good evening. Nice to meet you, Mr. I think it's called Arsenly. This is ON7OFF. I repeat my call sign, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Go ahead, over. Yeah, Arseny, you just dropped out on me completely. You faded out on me completely, Arseny. I will wish you 73s, and I'll log you with a 5 and 6 report, 56, 57 report. So thank you very much for the cue. So I'm very sorry, but propagation is very, very unstable. Romeo Golf 6. Zulu November stroke number 3. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox 73s. Station Alpha India, please complete the call.
This is Echo 79 Alpha India.
Okay, Echo 79 Alpha India. A very good evening to you, Edman. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Operator name Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Go ahead. Yeah, very weird propagation conditions there. It's up and down. What is my signal report, Adrian? Over?
You are 59 here, Bosnia.
Yeah, QSL. You're 5 and 9 here as well. What is the power in the antenna you're using? Go ahead.
I'm 20 watts with antenna and bed.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, I'm running an inverted V dipole and about a kilowatt, so running a little bit more power. And propagation conditions, I don't know if you notice it too, but it's very unstable tonight. Very unstable. I'm not used to get this kind of an unstable conditions on 40, so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, thanks a lot for the cue. So I'll lock you down here in my logbook, and I wish you a very good evening and a very good evening there in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Thank you very much. Over.
Thank you,
73
73.
and good luck. This is ON7 OFF, and we're standby for any call.
Echo Alpha 5 Golf Lima Tango. Echo Alpha 5 Golf Lima Tango.
Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango. A very good evening, Felix. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. 5 and 9 is your report this evening. Go ahead.
Okay, Oscar 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Echo Alpha 5 Golf Lima Tango. Well, this is nice. This is for me very nice. Okay, sir. I see you in your YouTube and your YouTube channel. Okay. I also with my I am working with my Hermes Lite. Okay. Oscar number 7, Oscar Foxtrot Echo Alpha 5 Golf Lima Tango.
Yeah, QSL, fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're watching right now. I'm doing a live stream right now, so I'm on the live stream, but propagation conditions aren't that great, so I think I've made, maybe I've taken the worst possible day for the live streams because of the propagation conditions being very unstable. And you're just moving up and down just above my ground floor noise there, Felix. I don't think we've spoken before, so I am looking at my logbook, and it just tells me this is the first contact we've ever had. So pleased to meet you and have you in the logbook, Felix. Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango, ON7 OFF, over.
Okay, Oscar number 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango. Okay, guys, well, this is my first contact with you. Okay, well, your phone size 9 dB, okay? So I create a little Hermes Lite with a little amplifier with around 50 watts. It's a homemade amplifier, okay? And dipole for 40 meters, okay? Okay, well, it's nice to meet you in person because I see you in your YouTube channel. For me, it's a great, how you come with I am now, sorry, I'm English very, very poor. Okay. Well, Oscar, back to you. Oscar number 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango.
Yeah, QSL, Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango, from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Yeah, thank you very much for being a subscriber and following the YouTube videos. And congratulations on your Hermes Lite. You are probably never going to go back to a normal radio once you start with SDR. It's a fantastic piece of equipment and technology, so absolutely phenomenal. Of course, right now on the Hermes Lite as well, running about a kilowatt, and the antenna is just a inverted V dipole for the 40 meter band. So I'm just using a very simple antenna setup for this particular band. So, but yeah, very good radio. I'm very happy. It's very affordable and not so expensive. And all understood. I know your English language skills is not very good, but at least I guess you understand me when I speak on the YouTube channel and I'm explaining how it works. Thanks a lot for the cue, so I greatly appreciate there, Felix. I wish you a very good evening and keep up the good work with the Hermes Lite. Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over.
Okay, well, Karen, thank you for this nice contact with you, with master of Hermes Lite too. And this is a nice contact for me. Okay, 723, Kara, good luck, Gakun DX. Okay, 723, Kara, ciao, ciao. Hasta la próxima. Bye, guys. Thank you. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Equal Papa Eagle Lima Tango.
Yep. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate. And good luck with the Hermes Lite. And if you can combine it with the cluster TCI bridge, it opens a lot of doors. 73s. Good luck. Echo Alpha 5, Golf Lima Tango. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. 73s. Over.
Okay, guys. 73. Bye bye.
73s. Yeah, the Oscar Echo station. Go ahead. Over. Okay, negative copy. QRZ. This is ON7 OFF. This is Brussels calling.
Yankee United 1, Sierra Oscar.
Yankee United 1, Sierra Alpha Oscar, I think it was. Go ahead. Over.
Number 1, Sierra Oscar. Good evening, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Yankee United 1, Sierra Oscar. Good evening, you are 5-9 plus 30 dB. 30 dB over 9. I don't believe it. Great signal. Do you copy over?
Yeah, you're also 20 dB over 9 here without a problem. Very strong signal coming out of Yankee United land from Serbia. Nice to hear you. The name here, by the way, is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT. And I'm located just south of the capital city of Brussels. I'm trying to figure out what's your name. I think it's maybe Grujik. Oh no, not that. No, that's not the right one. I was just looking at another call sign because you're not popping up on the QRZ.com. So you just have to clarify what's your first name. Go ahead. Yankee Uniform 1, Sierra Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, Yankee United 1, Sierra Oscar. Good evening. Good evening. You are, I repeat, you are excellent, plus 30 dB over 9. Excellent signal, excellent modulation. My name is Nenad, like November Echo, November Alpha Delta. I repeat again. November Echo, November Alpha Delta is my name. Nenad is my name. I work in this moment about 1 kilowatts, dipole, 3 element about 11 meters up on the ground. 11 meters up on the ground, 3 elements homemade. Do you copy, Cork? Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I got a 30 dB signal on you, so your last over was very strong, very solid copy on the 3 element. I'm using a very modest antenna setup here. I'm just using a simple inverted V dipole and running about 1 kilowatt on the dipole antenna, and a very strong and solid copy from your station there, Nenad. In the meantime, I found your call sign on QRZ.com. I don't know, sometimes my logging program just is a little bit slow on doing the search on QRZ.com. It was the case with your call sign when I typed it in, but in the meantime, it found your name. And yeah, very strong and solid. Yeah, that's a huge antenna you have. If you have a 3-element for 40 meter, yeah, I don't know how you can keep that one up in the air. I think it must be quite huge. I cannot see any pictures on your QRZ page, but because the first picture seems to be unreadable, so I cannot load it. But no problem, Nenad. Very good copy on you and fantastic signal. I love it when the signals are so strong. So it's just something very specific to the 40 meter band. Back to you, Mr. Nenad. Yankee Uniform 1 Sierra Oscar. And by the way, I'm doing a live stream, so you can have a look on the live stream on how you sound here. Back to you. Over.
Sorry. Okay. No problem. I have a problem. With my pictures in QRZ. I have a problem, but QRZ is working in this moment, I think. Okay, Kirk. Very beautiful signal and excellent. No fading. No fanning. Always plus 30 dB. Always. That's like a local radio station. And congratulations. Okay, it's my pleasure to QSO, and I hope so to see him again in this band. I must go to QRZ to looking what is happening with my pictures in QRZ. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. This is Yankee United 1 Sierra Oscar. Best 73 good DX, and I hope so to see him again in this band. Mike to you.
QSL, Yankee Uniform 1 Sierra Oscar from ON7 OFF returning. And no worries about the QRZ.com page. It happens sometimes. It happened to me also a few times. And I think when they do some kind of an upgrade on their server, sometimes the pictures are not really updated, or, and you need to upload everything again. So I always keep a local copy on what's on my QRZ page. So in case something goes wrong, I can always go back to the backup. You have a good one, Nenad. Thank you very much for the contact. I greatly appreciate giving me a shout. And you have a very powerful station, so you're very loud here in Belgium without a problem. You have a good one, 73s, and hopefully talk to you very soon again. Yankee Uniform 1 Sierra Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot 73s.
Okay, 73, and good EX, my friend, good EX, we are seeing again.
Definitely we'll have some good DX, 73, so N7 OFF, we're standby, QRZ. Again, QRZ? Okay, I think I have two stations. Let me take the Echo 79 Echo India, I think it was. Go ahead, over.
Echo 79 Hotel Italy.
Okay, Echo 79 Hotel Italy. Good evening. Thanks for calling. Thank you, Hannah. This is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Kurt is my name. And Anna, you're 5 and 9 here in Brussels this evening. Go ahead, over.
You're 5-9 here in Bosnia, 30 kilometers north from Sarajevo. Good evening to you too. I am Hannah, as you already know, and you are 5-9 here.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, Hannah. I heard you calling earlier on, but I couldn't figure out your call sign. So the propagation is very, very unstable. So it's like up and down. And I'm always pleased to hear some XYL stations on the radio. It's just such a big man's world, and it's good to have a little bit of some female voices coming through. You're 5 and 9, and I'm doing a live stream, so you can even listen along on the live stream how you sound. Go ahead, Hannah. Echo 79er, Hotel India from ON7OFF. Over.
Yes, I'm currently actually watching your live stream. I am also a part of YOTA. I am 17 years old, and I was at the YOTA plant camp this year, representing my country, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, well, 17 years old. I actually have a friend here, local to me, and he got licensed also at the age of 17. And I'm trying to help him out as much as I can so he can be on the air. We're gonna set up an antenna somewhere, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I need to call him or somewhere on Wednesday, and then he can use his beam antenna as well because he's got a beam antenna to be pulled up on the tower, and I'll probably climb on the tower. I'm like a monkey, and I can do it. So, but Hannah 5 and 9 report very nice. How long have you been on the radio? Because you're only 17. Go ahead, over.
For a little over a year now, and it's been really amazing and an incredible part of my life.
Yeah, you know what is very good about it? If you start at the age of 17, it's about the same age I started off. Maybe I was still on CB radio. I was like 16 or 15. You'll get very good in languages because you have to talk with all these people all over the world. So your language skills are going to skyrocket, and everybody's going to look at you like, wow, you can speak very well English and other languages. So it's definitely worth a try. And the more you rapture with people and have a little bit of a longer conversation, not only 5 and 9 report, you'll end up in being very fluent in English. Go ahead, over.
Because I just started out, I'm really excited to make even more connections with more people, even when we set up, because this radio station is pretty new. So when we set it up and get this antenna working like it should, I'm really excited to make a lot of connections.
Yeah, QSL, Hannah. Echo 79er Hotel India from ON7OFF for ID. No problem. Very good. Yeah, I definitely can hear that your language skills is way through the roof if I compare it with other people in Bosnia Herzegovina, because what is the local language you speak there in Bosnia Herzegovina? Is it a local language, or because I have no knowledge at all? Over. Yeah, okay, QSL, you're fading out on me, so getting a little bit of tough time there because, the propagation is very erratic. Okay, anyway, Hannah, thanks a lot. I have somebody else, I think it's from Thailand, I'm not sure, maybe my friend on Thailand is calling me as well. But thank you very much, Hannah, for the cue, so I greatly appreciate. I wish you a very good evening. And, hopefully we'll catch up with you very soon again. Either on this band or on other bands, Hannah. Wish you a very good evening, and keep the spirit high for the hobby. I'm pretty sure you'll be very successful. So 73s and, if you don't mind, 88s. Echo 79er Hotel India. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. Thank you very much. Over. Propagation is very QSB. Thank you, Hannah. 73s. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, now clear with Echo 7, Niner Hotel India, and we're standby for any call. QRZ.
Italia Whiskey 6, Zulu Oscar Mike. Italia Whiskey 6, Zulu Oscar Mike, fa chiamata.
Okay, I'm not sure. Just stand by. Is that you, Dennis? Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Mike Yankee, over. Yankee Delta 1. Go ahead, Yankee Delta 1, over. Yeah, QSL. I heard it was coming from far away. I was just wondering if it was from Thailand or it was somewhere else, because you got the same audio, you get the same kind of an audio effect when I'm talking with my friend in Thailand, Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Mike Yankee. A very, very good evening, dear Mr. Let me see if I have your name correct. Marcelino. It sounds like an Italian name, so Mars seems to be the easiest way to make the contact. Very pleased to meet you. I'm surprised we haven't spoken before. I'm operating also from your neighboring country in Thailand, and I have very often contacts on 40 meter as well when I'm in Hotel Sierra Land. Nice to meet you, Mars. You're 5x9er. 59er is your report in Belgium. Go ahead and please, I'm wondering what antenna you are using there on your station. Yankee Delta 1, Sierra Hotel Yankee. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
You already, and you can see the details of me on the QRZ page. Okay, so very nice copy. Just like local station, your audio is short and clear here with little QSB, your signal still 5x9 with me. Okay, so another station is waiting behind me, so I am from Australia maybe. Okay, I hope to catch you again on the bell soon. I wish you all the best. Enjoy the mixing. Oscar November, Oscar Fox from YD1 Sierra Hotel Yankee. All the best. 73. Bye-bye for now. Good DX.
Yeah, QSL, very, very, very happy to make the contact with Indonesia here on 40 meters there, Mars. I'm very pleased, and I'm very happy, but also I want to thank you for staying awake until 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning to make the contact here. So I think very soon you will have daylight again. I think in maybe 1 hour from now. I'm just looking, what is your QTH? And I see you're in Medang. I have been to Java Island a long time ago. I traveled through Java, and I was actually around Bali, and I went to Yogyakarta, but I didn't go as far as Jakarta itself. So, but you probably know Yankee Bravo Zero Alpha Romeo, Mr. My dear friend is very active from Java as well, and I can hear my dear friend Mr. Ferry very often on the band. Thank you very much for coming back to my call. I greatly appreciate it. It's an achievement to make the contact with your station there in Java Island around Jakarta. Yankee Delta 1 Sierra Hotel Yankee. A very good evening. Terima kasih. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot, over.
my GPS as well. Okay, good. See you soon. Looking to work with you again later. 73, bye-bye for now. This weekend. Bye-bye.
73s, and talk to you very soon. And hopefully we'll catch up with you when I'm back in Thailand beginning of next year. So we'll have a little longer conversation. I'll just come down here on 40 meter a little bit more often while I'm in Thailand. 73s, good luck. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, clear with Yankee Delta 1, Sierra Hotel Yankee, 73s.
Kangaroo Island.
Now, who is there? That's nice. Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India. How you doing, Tony? What's going on with you, mate? It's been a while. I haven't heard from you on the handbands. Over.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, well, I've been busy, but I've been on the radio a bit between work, between the restaurant, between electrical work and everything else, family. But yeah, no, on your 5-9, the sun is well up by about an hour and a half, and your 5-9 goes. It's been a little
40
40-meter contact. In fact, it was last year in November. So we'll get you on 40 meter, mate, with a 5-9 signal. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, VK5 Kilo.
Yeah, QSL Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. Yeah, I'm surprised to it just is a surprise to me to hear Indonesia. I heard also Dennis, he's in Thailand, Hotel Sierra Zero, Zulu Mike Yankee. And now I have you here on 40 meters. So yeah, the other bands, they're kind of rough these days. Pretty hard to work any station. The propagation is very weird. The propagation behavior is very, very weird on 20 meters. So a lot of people are going down to 40. I hope it's not the beginning of the end of the solar cycle that we're in right now. Propagation conditions are not very good, but we'll see when I'll be back on the home QTH in Honey Sugar Land. I'll be in Honey Sugar Land normally between January, February, and until the 20th of March. So I'll be active from there as well, Tony. I hope the family is okay and the restaurant is running good. I guess you're doing okay. I think you visited Russell there in Pattaya the other day. I'm not sure. I think Russell mentioned that he met you from when you were there. Go ahead, over.
But he only just arrived from England with an overnight flight, and he had very bad jet lag, and he got the flu. He was crook, so he didn't get to catch up with Carl. And I actually haven't heard Carl on the radio for months and months, but I must see how he's going. But anyway, we'll go back next year. We've got a buyer for my wife's flat in Pattaya, so it'd be good to sell that. We never use it, we go to resorts rather than the flat, so we've got a couple interested. So we'll go again next year and tie the strings on that. That's good. But so you're going over there January, February, I believe. Very good. Oscar November 7 OFF VK5KO.
Yeah, QSL Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India from ON7 OFF. Yeah, indeed. I will be there in... I'm actually, my outbound flight is scheduled for the 30th of December. So my outbound flight is the 30th of December, and I'll arrive on the 31st somewhere in the morning back in Bangkok. I'll have New Year. I'll have New Year over there, so I'll just experience New Year. It's gonna be the first time I will experience New Year. I've been in Laos, and I'm talking about 20 something years ago. I experienced New Year in Laos, and the way it worked out over there, I was invited to eat some food with some locals. I think I was in Luang Prabang at that moment, and once it hit the 12 o'clock midnight, there were three firecrackers going up in the air, like maybe a couple of meters, like 2 meters and a half. I could almost jump as high as the firecrackers were going up. And once the firecrackers were launched, they turned off the light and they said, now you can go home. It's New Year. So that was the most interesting and the best memory of New Year I've ever had in my life. You don't need to be drunk and in a party to have the best New Year you can have in your life. So it was kind of funny. But anyway, and this year, I'll at the end of this year, at least I will have the possibility to experience New Year in Bangkok. But yeah, all okay. You're doing fine. 5 and 9. I'm not sure what kind of antenna you're running on this band, but I'm just working off a dipole here. Go ahead. VK5KI ON7 OFF. Over.
But other than that, just let it run and rumble, you might say, Kurt. Lovely to catch up. We will catch you before you go to Thailand. We will give you a shout. I'll let you get some more. You've got a pleasure. Your dipole working very well in the sunlight here. I'm going to Hermes 700.
QSL, Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India. Kangaroo Island in Australia. This is ON7 OFF returning. Very, very pleased to hear you this evening. I'm very happy with this QSO, Tony. It's been a while and it's good to catch up with you a little bit. And yes, this is a wonderful program, mate. It's just absolutely insane. And with version 3.11, a lot of new things have popped up. The 3.12 is more like a cosmetic makeover with the programmability and customizations that you can do within the software. So Richie has done a great work and implemented quite a lot of features that I also wanted. So I'm very grateful for that. And we'll keep on using the Hermes Lite as times go by, and I'll probably stick with the Hermes Lite for another long time. By the way, I might just maybe purchase one day one of these VK amps. I just need to be able to get it into Honey Sugarland. So that's another challenge there. I'll talk to you soon. 73s there, Tony, and grateful to hear you tonight. Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. Over. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. 73, pass my greetings to the family. Sawadee Kap. Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India from ON7 OFF. Bye-bye. QRZ, this is the last call. This is ON7 OFF. Call in and standing by. Over. CQ on 40, last call. ON7 OFF, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, call in and listening. Okay, I think I'll call it a day. Wow, I didn't really expect to hear either Indonesia, Thailand, and especially VK land. VK is quite spectacular on 40, I think. So very happy with the QSO with Tony, a very good friend of mine. His XYL is also from Thailand, so we've got some connection going on because of that. You guys have fun. It's been a pleasure to be your host tonight, and I'm gonna go QRT also with the live stream. I might just maybe have a little bit more of a listen on 40 meter, but I'll call it a day. ON7 OFF now signing off. You guys have fun, and thanks for trying. If you didn't make it, hopefully we'll do it next time. And I'll try to keep an eye a little bit more often on the chat box here in the YouTube channel. ON7 OFF now signing off and turning off the live stream. 73